All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And welcome to coffee. Yes, coffee. Captain Trek's Weekend Coffee, episode 14. I did say 9 a.m., but I figured that Salty would be going on a little longer than he did. But whatever. He needed a rest, so I went ahead and started early. And let's go into the chat, see what's going on there. Gap Stargate just said, "Hail all." Minutes or moments after I set up the stream. Uh, and good morning, Milton. 47 Yorktown says bonjour from Eastern Canada. I Love Food says good morning, all. Firm handshake. Thomas Potts said, have a good stream. I need to get back to bed. Thomas, why did you get up? Just out of curiosity. Good morning, Eric Sonder. And yes, people are talking to each other. Professor Brady Speck says, your local on the 8s, only on Captain Trek's channel. Oh, does that mean you're going to be coming on the panel and giving us updates on the 8s? Just saying. Thank you, Dave. And we got somebody over there on Twitch this morning. Good morning. How are you today? For those of you who don't know, you can look in the description below. You can see my Twitch channel. So yeah, it's there. I may start streaming it on certain times, make it easier. So make sure you have. And the other thing, if you subscribe to me on Twitch, you'll get notifications when I go live. Notifications on Twitch tend to be more accurate than the ones on YouTube. And I always go live on both together. So unless I was doing a Twitch exclusive, yeah, it's always together. So yeah, if you want a increase notification accuracy, yeah, go to Twitch. And Dave G said, saying hello to people. Kapla Burner Prey 5. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know you're still not feeling well. And good morning, Robert Rose Jr. Of course, people saying hi to each other, which is always good to see. Yes, definitely feel better. Please feel better, Bird. That's what we need. And I hope Mama Pray's doing well. And good morning, Resolute Germ. And speaking of Resolute Germ, if you have not yet subscribed to his channel, please do. I'm trying to get him up to 300 subscribers by the first of next month in order to get him to come on to karaoke, and then somebody else convinced him to do a face reveal as well. So that happens at 300 subscribers. So let's get this on the way. He is about, last I saw, 49 away from the goal. I'm not sure right now. I'm not looking at the page. And Gap Stargate says, I'm watching the TV show Earth 2. I have no idea. And I remember the name. That's about all I remember. And Gap Stargate puts in Resolute Germ's channel. Thank you very much, Gap Stargate. Let me check the current count where it's at now. 40 to go. 40 to go to get him to 300. Now, granted, that's going to be an uphill battle right now since it's the 27th. So, yeah, finding 40 subs in 3 days or even 4. Lord. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, it's 31 days. Okay. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, 6 days. That's still a lot of ground to make up. And let's see here. Robert Rose Jr. says, for anyone interested, I was surprised, but I found soundtracks for both the Eddies and the Cruisers movies on Spotify. Also, John, whatever, and Beaver Brown Band has more music on Spotify. Cool. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? It's a little less painful since I don't have the kids screaming in the background at the moment. They are spending a little quality time with their grandparents. Ah. And everyone's saying hi to each other, which is always good to see. So, what does everyone want to talk about this morning? I know that Salty Tucker wanted to talk more religious this morning, since it was a show that focused around the Bible. I can understand why. Here, it's like it's open. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about within reason, of course. Nothing illegal or immoral, anything like that. I guess immoral would be a judgment call, but illegal wouldn't. I don't know. So, anything sound good to talk about? Let's see now. Yeah, definitely take it easy and rest up, Bird. You need to do that. The Oscars. Okay. Well, Mega Cropper, since you're so interested in the Oscars, why don't you come up and tell me who's been nominated for what and who you think is going to win? I would absolutely love to know that. Because I have zero interest in the Oscars personally. I haven't for a very long time. Let's see here now. Wilson's playing the game. That's cool. Has anyone ever done cosplay? I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see here now. And good morning, Keely Chow. How are you this morning? What's going on? Not too much right now. What is going on with you? Is putting on my Star Trek uniform count as cosplay? Gap Stargate. I guess part of it's the situation that is in. And good morning, Pacific 414. How are you this morning? Let's see here now. We have the link to the stream. And as soon as it comes up, I can pin it. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Gotten pretty good at figuring out when it would come up. Let's see here. I'm more interested in the world class bullshitters roasting of the Oscars while getting drunk. Well, I don't know about the getting drunk part, but listening to them, sure. Uh, no, it's funny. And go ahead and link me to the Pop Talk stream there, Pacific. I I don't have much going on this morning, Mike. So when you start, let me know. There's no point in both of us streaming. Excuse me. Okay. When one day, Captain Trek, when I need the publicity. Okay. 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 Keely Chow puts in the link. Actually, I was meeting here on the stream, but let me check real quick. Yeah, you are a mod here, so you're able to put it here. Let me check the what Keely Chow put in. Ah, yes, Pacific 414 is going to be starting in about 77 minutes, which is cool. So we got about an hour until we have to end this. So if anyone wants to come up, please feel free. You're more than welcome to come up. When I meant the link, I meant the link to just the regular stream, not the private link. But thank you, Pacific. I was just meaning, yeah. So, looking forward to seeing what's on Pop Talk this morning. Uh, I don't know. Ugh, my head. I could probably use some more coffee. Uh, the Lord shows that so much meaning for me. Well, me either. It's Hollywood's way of patting their own back, saying how wonderful they are and what they have done that's so fucking good, and why they're wonderful and how they're wonderful, and how everybody should praise them for being wonderful. And yeah, they're narcissistic, useless pieces of shit, if you ask me. At least most of them. I did send out a tweet this morning, and I'm hoping to get, yeah, I'm hoping to get feedback. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. There was somebody who tweeted out about the upcoming election cycle. And of course, they were being partisan in their leanings, I'll say. I tend to not speak politically. When I do, I try to be balanced and not biased, because I don't vote on a party based system. It is based on the candidate. Therefore, I find towing the party line is stupid. Sorry. I know that there are people that are staunch Republicans, staunch Democrats, or staunch whatever, and I don't care. I'm not. I'm not any of them, nor do I want to be. NB Geek says, type 1 if you are not watching the Oscars tonight. Dave G. Sound is not. Robert Rose Jr. is not. Eric Saunders is not. Gap Stargate is not. So I guess NB Geek is going to be watching them. Pacific 414 is not. Well, you can count me in on that one. I will not. Professor Brainy Specs and I Love Food will not. Yes, the Oscars are still a thing, Resolute Germ. Believe it or not, the Oscars are still a thing. For whatever fucking reason. Um, 47 Yorktown votes won several times. So I'm guessing he is not watching the Oscars on several TVs or devices, I should say. Professor Brady Speck says, I can't remember the last time I watched the Oscars. I think the last time I watched the Oscars was I don't remember. There was a comedian as a presenter, but that's all I remember. It was either Whoopi Goldberg or what's his name? I can't think of it. Anyhow, comedian. That's all I remember. I Love Food is AFK. Yeah. I'll look up the winner so I can place a bet on them. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure last time I watched was a Gladiator one, Best Picture. And welcome, Gap Stargate.
Good morning, Captain. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing good. Yeah, I'm not watching no damn Oscar. Jeez, crazy people.
It's like, oh, I've got the best dress, this god awful fabric that looks like it's been through the ringer a few times and washed a few too many times and got too many holes in it. But hey,
Or not enough material like J Lo. It's
oh
just
my
the,
god.
it's just the Oscars are not like they used to be. You
Why don't
know,
they just go in if they're going to be that pathetic? Why don't they just go in with the nipple covers on, have the breasts out, and you know, have the private regions covered, and just go in like it's a swimwear competition, just strutting their stuff. Of course, having a decent hairdo would be fine, and jewelry, of course, is a must because this
NB.
is the Oscars.
Let's see. NB Geek says, "Look at me. I'm wearing a 10K dress that you cannot buy, and I will not wear. Oh, I will only wear it today." Yeah, it's just lost its luster. I used to be so excited about that, but I haven't watched the Oscars. Oh my gosh, 10 plus years.
Oh, it's been over that for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch something. I don't know what I'm gonna watch right now. I'm watching Earth 2 with uh, what's his name? Oh my gosh, he was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Uh, what's his name? Tim Curry and Antonio Sabato Jr. And that's a pretty good show. I'm just gonna watch something out. Try to finish it. It's only 22 episodes, and then right now on H&I Network, it's Batman from the 60s, and then Wonder Woman comes on, and then The Adventures of Superman,
Ah,
which is pretty cool to see all the old stuff.
oh yeah.
And that's all I've been watching is um, older stuff because all this new crap is just getting on my nerves.
Well, I've
And I'm
been getting. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm still kind of trying to wake up. I've got the cats outside in their little um, cat condo cage
Hmm?
thing, which is it's 6 feet by 12 feet, and I'm sitting out here trying to wake up. So I don't know what I'm talking.
I have a friend of mine who has cats, and she put in a cat door and built an enclosure for the cats. So
Mm-hmm.
it's got an area that it's got some stuff to lay on. It's got some stuff. It's covered, so it's like basically like chain link fence, but not that. But it's covered as well, but it's tall enough that any adult can go out and stand in the area as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So the air can go out. They can go out and it can be cleaned. So it's a pretty large area. Even if it's only 8 foot by 8 foot. I mean, for
Mm-hmm.
cats, that's a sizable area. There are even shelves hung up at different levels for the cats, so they
Hold on
can
a
lay
sec.
out there.
Hold on a second. Let me whistle real quick. Come on, pretty girl. There's one cat. One cat. We had a frost alert this morning, and she's real. Come on, if you're coming. We're not playing games. Um, she's just like she's like a horse. She'll stick her nose out, and I know they can smell the weather. And then she takes up a paw like a horse and dips it out the door. And well, I'm trying to decide if I'm going, and I'm like, we're not heating the outdoors. Make up your damn mind. But I've got four. Well, I've got three, and my mom's got one, and they just. I had a West Highland White Terrier before, and she was the best dog, greatest soul I've ever had, and I've never had another dog since she passed away. And then I was like, I am not having any more animals. And then this pair of female cats showed up, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna win me over. And well, that didn't happen. They won me over because they ran the neighborhood and the people didn't take care of them. So I just couldn't let them not, you know. And then the black cat, I've got a black cat, and he just jumped the fence one day and came straight to me and sat in my lap. And I kept on trying to give him back to his owner. And he kept on getting out. And he kept on coming, and I kept on telling her, and she's like, well, I've got 4 dogs and 3 cats and blah, blah. And I was like, well, you should have thought about that before. You don't throw away animals,
Well,
just like, don't throw away your kids.
no. Oh, I have a friend that has somebody, they have one, well, they have several dogs, but one of the dogs had run away to their property. So, of course, they tried contacting the owners. The owner's like, the dog keeps trying to run away. You keep him. Okay. Has the dog tried to run away since then? No. From the moment the dog stepped foot on the land, it was home. It was like, this is home. This is where I am. This is where I belong. And no, it has not tried to roam off the property. So I suspect that they just probably weren't good pet parents.
Probably not. Come on, Silver. She's just looking. She's like, the wind's blowing too. We had a wind alert, a frost this morning. And, I'm expecting a tornado or hurricane later on today. Something. The weather's crazy. But, yeah, I mean, my mom saves animals all the time. And then where I am now, there's a couple of animals that run loose, but we feed them, because I mean, who lets a female dog that looks like they've apparently given birth and let them run around free? But I've been looking for new stuff to watch, and I was going to try anime, but I'm not sure which one to try. I kind of like the space opera kind of stuff, and I haven't found. Everybody says try the Cowboy Bebop, but there's just nothing on. I mean, no new stuff, and I'm not. I mean, I'm sick of Star Wars. Sick of the new Star Trek. I mean, I'm just. The only new thing I liked was Reacher. That was a good show.
I haven't heard of it. Tell me about it.
About what?
Reacher.
Reacher, it's based on Tom Cruise did the Jack Reacher, and it's kind of like he's he used to be a military police, and he shows up in Margrave, Georgia. And the first thing when he gets off the bus, he goes to a diner, and then the police come and arrest him because there was a dead body where he got off the bus in the middle of nowhere, and he walked to town. And so the mystery is who killed who killed that dead body, who's that dead body and who killed it. And ever since he shows up, people start dying. But he's like, I don't know, he's like 6'5". He looks like a Incredible Hulk guy, but he's super smart, and he's got these like ninja moves and stuff, and without giving it away unless people have seen it. um uh it's it's really well acted and well written. I mean, they didn't have handcuffs big enough to handcuff him in, so they tried those twist tie things that they put on prisoners, and he sat there for the whole time. And then when they decided they were going to let him out, they're like, "Are you going to take?" He's like, "Are you going to take these off?" And they're like, "Go get something to get him out of those twist tie things." And so he just broke them, and he goes, "Do y'all recycle?" But I liked it because it was well acted, and he's good at identifying people's traits, and he notices everything. I mean,
Wow.
he read the police chief. He read him so well that he upset him. He just seems to know. He's just real good at observing things. I liked it. Some people didn't like it, but
well, not everybody likes the same thing. For example, Eric Saunders says try Cowboy Bebop, animated on Netflix. Resolute Germ says don't bother with Cowboy Bebop. So I mean, we got different opinions based on the same information. So different taste all around, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Hello, War Monkey. Yeah, this is my voice. Hey, hello.
And Mega Cropper gave up on Reacher after 10 minutes, but my subscription was running out.
It's really good show. It's the Nielsen ratings. It actually, they don't advertise when it doesn't do well, and they claim it does well. Well, this one show was number 2 on the Nielsen ratings for streaming. So it was pretty good.
And Eric Saunders says, "What's wrong with Cowboy Bebop, Resolute Germ? I'm talking about the original anime, and there is a distinct difference between the two, obviously."
Yeah. I mean, I'm just desperate to find something good to watch. I mean, I do watch my Star Trek TOS every Monday through, well, I think it's on tonight, Sunday through Saturday, Sunday through Friday on the H&I network at 7 Central. But I don't know, something must be wrong with me because I've got 2,086 DVDs and I say I'm bored. I mean, I think it's because I'm lazy. It's just so easy to pop the TV on or sit there on your phone. Like I watch Reacher on my phone, and then to lean over on the bed and raise it up a little bit and put a DVD. I've got a 5-disc changer, and it's loaded, but for some reason I have problem pushing power on and starting a movie. And then when I start something or a TV show, I always fall asleep in the middle of it. So that's my excuse.
And Arabic Saunders says, join us for Twilight Zone on Bird of Prey 5 later, Gap Stargate.
Oh, yeah. I love that show. I'd like to buy it, but oh my God, they're milking the yoo-hoo out of it. But the price is just, come on, greedy people. I mean, it's just outrageous. I'd love to own it, but
Let's see here. Oh, Amazon.
Gundam, Gundam
Uh,
Wing.
uh,
I'll have to try that War Monkey. I mean, I just like, I want something to take me away from the crap of all the speed bumps we have in life, which seem to be all the time. But um, yeah, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, you got over 2,000 DVDs or Blu-rays or digital," and you're just like, "Yeah," but I stopped buying the digital after I found out they were editing stuff out of TV shows and movies. And I've been trying to accumulate the original releases, like when they canceled the Muppets, Kermit. When they canceled Kermit, I went out and got all the seasons of Muppet Show that I could get. Even though I enjoyed it as a kid, I just had to have it because they were going to cut it out.
Actually, the Twilight Zone, the complete series, on Blu-ray is only $62.54.
Yeah, only. You know what my magic buy price on that would be? $30.
Oh yeah. Well, when I say only, I've seen some that are like $150 for 2 seasons. It's like, yeah, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, for real.
I don't care if they were 30 episode seasons. It's like 60 episodes for $150. Go.
Yeah. Hey, Robert. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. The mecha anime. I mean, I just can't find anything to keep my interest. I don't want to be preached to or bitched at or shoved down my throat an agenda. I just want to be taken away, to something really cool.
Exactly.
And, like they were on they were Sporking News podcast last night. They were a Star Wars again. I'm like, oh my gosh, would y'all just stop? It's gonna suck weenies. So, why are y'all bitching about it? And then when you bitch about it online, you feed the machine that that hates you. So why are you doing that? You know what I mean?
And welcome, Resolute Germ.
Good morning. How you two doing?
Doing good.
Okay.
Hey, Resolute, how are you? Stonado. I'll check that out, Gorillas. But yeah, just something really good. Like I've seen Star Trek, the original series. I don't know, probably over the years at least 20 times. At least 20 times. And it's not boring at all. My mom's like, "Oh my gosh, you're watching that again?" I was like, "Yeah, but you see stuff." Well, you've been watching that for decades. I was like, "Yeah, but you still see stuff."
Yeah.
Or now I definitely notice when Kirk isn't really fighting, which really cracks me up because I'm like, the dude with that wig. I was like, I'll be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah. No, but with anime, what you want, like the genre or what mood you want, would really depend on what anime you'd want to watch. For like, War Monkey says Big O. That's a very good short dramatic series. Or if you want something nice and relaxing, just look up Slice of Life.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch, like, is there any sci-fi stuff? None of that, or a werewolf or vampire ones would be good if they have those. I don't know that.
They have lots of those.
None of that hokey pokey romance anime stuff I've seen. No offense to people who like that, but you know, uh, Airvik, yeah, I've seen her Eureka. That's really good. But I'm, something that that's not boring and that you're like, oh my god, it's over already. I gotta watch the next one.
You
I
know,
gotta watch.
I was thinking about starting back up with Eureka again now that I've got this other system to help me show watch parties.
Oh, well, let me know because, I'll just let everybody know if you don't mind what you and I talked about. I'm thinking about doing the Stargate watch parties, and then, we could get with Captain Trek and I to do something like that. And I'm trying to get one of the ladies I know at MGM. When she was there and she worked for the Stargate Command, to see if they would let us at least show the pilot episode on YouTube, but we could have the chat overlaid on it where they wouldn't, um, bitch or complain about, well, you just want us to show this. I mean, my gosh, everybody's and their mother's seen it, and everything, but we're working on that. But yeah, there's just nothing really good out there that just like, I mean, Reacher captured my attention. And then, like I said, I'm not interested in Obi-Wan at all because they're going to screw it up. And, Trek is just off the freaking rails. And you know, they were asking, what did you think about the new Captain Kirk? And I was like, well, I can't get out of my head that he was in Vampire Diaries because I lived in Atlanta when they were filming it, and they were filming it outside my apartment in Buckhead for some of the cafe scenes out there. And I'm like, I'm just not. Uh, I always remembered him from that. And I just, how some actors and actresses, you just can't forget one of their roles. And every time you see him, you see him or her, you think about what they were in that really penetrated your mind, and like, okay, unfortunately I'm going to just associate you with this because you were in it for 7 years and that's all they were cramming down our throat. And I just not interested in it. But I said, I think my opinion is, I hope that they cancel STD after 5, or not cancel, just say we've done our 5-year mission, we're done. Picard's going to end next year. We'll have Strange New Worlds, and they might spin off Kirk to keep it going, uh, but all this stuff that they released, of course they did, they're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Kirk, and he might be bisexual and blah blah. And I'm like, they're doing that on purpose, and they're doing it to get ahead of the game, so everybody get all the bitching out for a while, and then they're gonna drop it on us anyway.
Well, let's see here. They have absolutely no imagination. They've got Star Trek Picard, Star Trek. I mean, they're going to end up having a Star Trek Kirk. It's like, come on, really?
Yeah. And everybody's saying, oh, so and so's the 5th person to play it. Well, not really, but and he just doesn't, I don't know, he just doesn't look like Kirk. And
he doesn't look like Kirk, and he's too damn old.
And he's tall, and he's not, I don't know, he just doesn't seem captainish, if that makes sense.
No, he doesn't.
And I just know him from 2 shows. And I did watch, I watched 2 episodes of Vampire Diaries, and he was in both episodes, and I'm like, yeah, you're not really a great actor, and you probably have no Shakespearean training like Shatner. You're just a teeny bopper actor, and I don't know if I want teeny bopper actor in my Star Trek. And Um, it's just, it just, uh, I mean, I wish I had enough money. I'd buy Star Trek and I'd blow it all up, and I would stop making the DVDs for STD and Picard and all the other ones, and go, this is your last chance to either buy it or burn it, because we're not going to make any more, and just blow this shit out the water. And I would assemble a round table of really, really diehard and fringe friends,
Mm-hmm.
and listen to what they had to say. And then whoever's still alive with the original Trek, I'd be like, you're sitting down and hosting this panel with the fans, and we're going to see where we're going to take it. That's what I would do. And I would do that with Star Wars too, like, and with Stargate. It's all good and well that um you know that people want, and the original creator Brad Wright, he just wrote a pilot script for a new Stargate series. It's untitled, but and it just got put on Twitter, the front page of the script. But to give to one of the showrunners, producers, and writers that was with him, Joseph Malazzi, that just came out. But I knew about it for a while. But it's all good and well. But then you don't know what the hell Amazon is, because Amazon is still in the wonky woke mode.
Amazon won't be touching it for a couple of years. It is only on the back burner. They care about Lord of the Rings, and they won't stop caring about that for maybe 2 years.
Yeah. And, it's like, it was unfortunate series of events for Stargate to begin with, because MGM had them do a script before the pandemic and then the pandemic. So that really screwed it up, because it probably would have already been on if the pandemic hadn't come around, and then a sale. And then,
sale was the more important part, because MGM has been a shit show for years.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. And then, they just want to do cheap crap and cheap horror movies and stuff like that. Yeah, Mega Cropper, Blake 7. I actually have that. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm gonna watch that. And then, what's that other one? Oh gosh.
The size and half.
Blake 7. What's the other show called? Red Dwarf. I've got those two that I'm gonna watch. But yeah, MGM's been sucking eggs for decades, and I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take to turn things around. You know what I mean? And then, like what you do, Resolute Germ, with the cartoons, I was thinking yesterday about you and your channel. I was like, damn, I sure in the hell miss Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep, that's why I do it.
Yeah, and
like Cartoon Network, all they have on is this little. It's not even fit for 6 and 7-year-olds. It hampers the children's development, and it's boring crap.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. And I remember, I think kids would love it if there was Saturday morning cartoons again. And then, like the Sunday comics, that would be like, oh my gosh, you're eating sugar Saturday morning watching cartoons, and then Sunday you can't wait to look at the cartoons in the paper.
Yep.
That would be a nice thing to return to, yeah.
And then I was thinking also too, like, you used to go into the 7-Eleven or Zippy Mart or QT, whatever they call all of those, and you would see comic books, and you see comic books in the drugstores, and you would watch the cartoons and you could go out. I remember I used to bug my dad after watching Scooby-Doo. Can we go to the drugstore? Because I know they got Scooby-Doo comics. And he's like, no, they're probably sold out. And I'm like, and then my mom convinced him to take me. And I was like, now that Mom was correct, she said you had to buy me 5 books.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Jabberjaw. Didn't you play Jabberjaw one time, Resolute?
No, the 4 I'm going through right now are the first ones I've gone through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember Jabberjaw and Herculoids and all those fun things they used to have.
Jabberjaw's in the artwork for it.
Yeah.
And I think Herculoids might be in there too.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do Jabber right, but yeah, Mega Cropper. I definitely will watch Blake 7. I have it. I just haven't opened it. And I don't know what y'all do when you buy DVDs or box sets, but I just take I open the side of the cellophane or plastic on the opening of it, and I let it so it can breathe, but I never take off the plastic. And people are like, no, don't do that. You'll ruin the stuff. And I'm like, look, I've got stuff from 20 years ago that's still wrapped in the plastic, but the opening, it breathes,
Yeah, as long as you break that vacuum, you're good.
And I do that with my records. And, I don't know what else I keep this up. Oh, well, the special DVD sets too. I try real careful to take them out, and then I've been haggling whether I should open some action figures or not. But so far, the only thing I've opened are the ones that have the batteries in them that are like 20 years old.
Yeah, with the figures, if you're going to display them, yeah, you can open them up. Otherwise, but with the DVDs especially, I would recommend opening up the case, inspect the DVDs for one, because I got copies of the Conan and Adventures DVDs. When I open them up to inspect them, they're all cracked.
Oh,
crap. You can't see it from the front, but there's little cracks on the back of it.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I do that. I mean, I've even returned a case. You know how when they have multiple DVDs and the part that it clips in the middle is broken? Yeah. I'll send it back because I'm like, excuse me, that's my money. And I know it sounds silly, but, because they asked to explain why you're returning it. I'm like, well, this is my money and I want it to be in perfect condition. Yeah. Or your DVDs, you know how sometimes it's got like, it looks like somebody dropped water on it, but it's not colored in. It's not completely colored in, and you can see through the other side, but some of it is. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and I'll return it for that too. I mean, like at Walmart, the lady was like, are you serious? You're returning this because the plastic thing? I'm like, yeah, this is $40. I want that damn plastic lip thing. And when I flip them like a book, I don't want them to all fall out. Okay. So can I have an exchange?
Yeah. At least give you a free casing for it.
Yeah. I mean,
they're easy enough to change out.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I don't have enough room to put everything out that I have, even though I just moved to a new house. I underestimated what I needed to put everything out, but I did start going through my DVDs and Blu-rays, and the ones that I don't want to keep, that are mean something to me or collectible.
All right.
I've taken them out. And I bought those DVD sleeves and I put them in a box, you know, like the D-rated movies or the cheesy popcorn movies that are not valuable. I mean, I've cleared like 200 of those plastic cases, and I'm trying to get room.
Don't underestimate the value of some of those D-level releases. Like, if you have the box set of the Starship Troopers cartoon,
Yeah.
that's like $300 now.
Wow. Well,
that was a god awful show when it was out, but since it only had one basic release,
yeah,
through the roof. You got the same thing with the Men in Black cartoon. Hard as hell to come across, so the price just 10, 20, 30 times up sometimes.
Yep.
Wow. Well, a lot of these, well, then that's making me think, when my mom said this, she said, well, I see why you're doing that. And I've kept some of the empty cases, and the rest of them I've recycled. And if I ever go through to see how valuable each one, which is going to be hard because I've got 2086. If I ever do that, I can always replace the case. I kept the slip cover, and I got a box, and I got a piece of acid-free paper, and then I put cardboard on it to keep the slip covers flat. And if I ever find out they're valuable, I'll redo the case, or something like that. Yeah. But when you have that many DVDs, it's like, oh my gosh, and I love the $1.25 tree, because you can find some really good stuff over there.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's the only place you can find some of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I was looking everywhere to get the Stallone Judge Dredd. I couldn't find it online. Granted, this was years ago, and eBay and whatnot weren't what they are today. The only place I could find it was this cheap pawn shop. He was selling it for $2.
Hey, that works. I do that. I like the pawn stores too. And then if the case is kind of, wonky after you clean it, I'll just replace the case and it looks brand new.
Yeah.
Hey, Gorillas Random. Sorry I didn't say hello. Hey.
How you doing, Gorilla?
What's going on, Gorillas?
Hello. Well, he must be out hunting for bananas. I don't. I guess he's not there. But yeah. So, anything exciting anybody's doing today?
Not really.
No.
It's get ready for work day.
Oh gosh, I used to hate. I won't hate. Hate is such a strong word. Dislike Sunday nights, because I knew it meant work.
Can anybody hear me?
Now we can.
Now.
Yeah.
Oh, now we can? Okay. Hey, Gap, you know how I mentioned Stonado there? I was thinking of hosting a watch party next Saturday if I could find the sweet spot between everybody's streams, because I don't want to overlap on someone's streams.
Forget that.
Yeah. You're not.
Well, I'm talking about like the main core people I watch. Like I know Jedi Bill likes to host. He hosted a watch party yesterday, but I didn't know about. So, like, and I don't miss karaoke. So I was thinking, hosting maybe a late, like a early afternoon, maybe late morning watch party in there. I was gonna watch. I couldn't find the movie I wanted to watch was Paul, but I found Stonado, which is total cheese. If you want to join us in that, I think Resolute. Did you say you wanted to join next Saturday?
Yeah, if I have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. And I was. It's funny you mentioned not streaming in between people. Saturday, I noticed Saturday, other than Sporking, I can't find anything I really want to watch. I watch, YouTube channels more than I watch regular TV.
Yeah, the same here. I actually the only TV I really watch is like the couple new episodes of Picard and Discovery there, just so that I know what the hell everybody's talking about, bitching about.
Yeah. You're a good man to do that. There's not enough damn Pepto-Bismol or anti-diarrheal medicine to make me watch those. So
hey, Gap, just start taking shots at Jack. Eventually, you won't care what they're saying, how bad they are. That's all you gotta do is just start drinking Jack or tequila.
I'm telling you, man, I probably need to, because LDG was showing Picard's episode 2, and I was just having a fit. I was just like, I didn't, I watched season 1, and it took me like 4 months to get through it because I fell asleep each time. But then when I watched this episode with him, I couldn't get through it because I was like, I'm gonna lose my cookies. And
no, I just play Minecraft while I watch it.
I'm telling you, it's some shit. And now they said Q is sick, and I'm like, oh jeez.
Well, I can buy it that the Q could get sick. Maybe it's all the radiation from the Q weapons from the war.
Yeah, and then somebody asked, I mentioned this, and I'm like, if they were to do anything, why didn't they bring his daughter back?
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta go flip my sausages.
Yeah. I thought Q had a son.
Yeah, it was a son. Yeah, it was a son.
Yeah.
Now we're the Borg.
But who was the girl that was in Star Trek Next Generation? She in love with Riker.
Oh, that was the daughter of 2 Rogue Q that the Continuum killed off.
Oh, okay. All right. And I can't watch Next Generation right now because of all this Picard stuff. I hate it when they do that and I listen to it, because when I go back and watch something, that's all I think about. It's beginning hard to separate, and plus Wesley, the way he the actor is today. I saw Next Generation on H&I, and then when he came on, I turned it off, and I probably shouldn't have, because it was a good episode, but it's the actors outside, shut the hell up, just go fucking act and entertain us. Shut your damn mouth. Help people, help animals, and shut up.
It helps that Will Wheaton has always been a whiny little bitch, even back then. That's a little easier to ignore him.
Yeah.
Trying to get my cats to come back in.
I don't have that problem. My cats don't go outside.
They got a nice cat area that it's like a cage, but it's like a mini house, and they've trained, and they go right from the door, and they go about 8 steps, and they run straight into their little thing, and they got their jungle gym, and they're all excited. So
well, my cats are every once in a while they will get outside there. Tell me, which one of my cats was smarter? Jethro, when he'd run out onto the front walkway there and just start laying down and rolling, or start eating the weeds. The other cat, it bolt out and run straight under the ramp where I couldn't reach her.
Sounds like Jethro might be a little bit of a slow cat.
Yeah, 15 pounds. He's gonna be slower.
Well, hey guys, I've got to get going. I've got to go to the grocery store.
Absolutely no problem, Caps.
Well, thanks for letting me. Yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks, Captain, for letting me be on the stream today.
You are more than welcome. You're always welcome on here. And let's see here. We got about 25 minutes, so I'm going to be going for a little bit longer.
Yeah, what's in 25 minutes?
That is when Pacific 414 starts his Pop Talks Sunday morning edition stream.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now we've got Chief Cook backstage, and now
Morning, Chief.
Hey, excuse me,
How you
morning.
doing, Chief?
I met that guy who just left. I was gonna say, you have a son, but he probably changed it to make it a girl.
Yeah, well, all the Q probably will. They'll probably do that with a lot of the Q.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we don't have to worry about that because it's not actually Star Trek. It's
Yeah.
just some fever dream of some egotistical drug addict who got a lot of money from a failing company.
Every time, and plus you were talking about Will Wheaton show. Look, he looks so gay. You just like, oh, he coming on, but he got that look gay look. He's married, got a wife and stuff. But Jesus, man,
that's what they call a beta male.
yeah, he is so bad. Full of it. I mean, he's just full of it. The smile, the grin, the look. I like, Jesus Christ. Jesus. He was more annoying when he was on what's that damn show? What's the name of that show? Oh God. Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch that show.
Yeah.
I watched sporadically,
It was
but
worse than that.
yeah, the entire show was generally insulting to sci-fi.
Yeah.
Especially that what was his name? Larry? Or
You mean the smart and skinny guy who I was Jenny.
Yeah, the one who married the hot one.
Oh, him. Okay.
Whoever that lead character was, he was particularly insulting because he wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
The skinny gay guy, he put effort into like getting the references right. But that lead guy, you can tell he didn't give a shit.
Yep. Yeah. I forgot how many seasons one they had. Like 6 seasons, 7 seasons?
I don't know.
Nobody knows. Yeah, everything going to shit. I just got to watch that Halo yesterday, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to watch that. It's not worth the effort of trying to find a free copy.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the Lord of the Rings when it comes out. See if it's good.
I mean, it was good. Like first couple episodes. I mean, first couple scenes. And then he took off his damn mask. I like, oh come on, fuck, dude. That's like everybody got mad when that guy who played Dredd, the other guy,
Stallone.
No, the other one who played Dr. McCoy in Star Trek.
Urban.
Yeah, and everybody got mad. He should have taken his mask off, and Urban said no. In the books, he never take his mask off, his helmet off. I said, right, exactly.
In all the years of that comic, they have one panel of him with that helmet off, and they have a huge censored by the Department of Justice stamp over it.
Yeah, exactly. And this goofy dude took his damn mask off. I'm like, damn. I mean, come on. I thought he had like scars and stuff. He looked like a normal guy. Jesus. I mean, I don't know all of it about Halo, but I do know they say he got scars and burns and he's a hot mess. I'm like, damn. And he look like, what the fuck happened to you? But so yeah, I gotta save this girl the same way like damn Terminator. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything Paramount, I'm not gonna be touching. Even Sonic 2, I don't think I'm questioning even seeing that because it's a Paramount property.
I don't know. I don't even, no, I'm already hearing stories about Obi-Wan, and I got a feeling what you're talking about on Obi-Wan is it don't come true. They was saying that they're going to be surrounded by that black female inquisitor. She's going to cover the
Yeah.
show. I said, "Yep, I can see
Yeah,
it.
that's a given.
I can see it."
But I am hoping they don't over. I think that'd be a little bit better than having Vader just in every episode, because you don't want Vader to be a main character. They should never have Vader be the primary focus of any of these Disney Plus series,
No.
because he is their big attraction.
Now he's gonna be small. He's gonna have very small parts. You just don't stand there, don't put hands on his belt and say a couple lines, and that's it.
Yeah, maybe
That's it.
kill the Inquisitor
choke.
for failing at the end.
Yeah, do some. Yeah, I can see that. And after that, that's it. There'll be no cross saving, no nothing. They got the guy who was gonna play him in the last movie. What's his name was? But I just can't see him, going back there and waving his lifesaver around, thing. You just like bitching, whole lot of bitching. You failed me for the last time. That kind of crap.
Yeah. I think the most action they're going to see in that from Vader is a couple of dream sequences.
Yeah. And right now, I heard they're trying to get a Mace Windu movie. Since Jackson opened his big mouth, he's still alive. So
yeah,
they might try to do
Lucas
that.
told him he was still alive. He was humoring him, but he told Sam Jackson right to his face, yeah, he survived that fall out of the window.
Yeah. So they're gonna do. They gonna if Kathleen Kennedy don't say no, that is. But I can see like a small, like 6 episode of Mace Windu this and that crap.
Yeah.
But who knows? Excuse me. Yeah, I knew his shit was gonna turn. He's gonna hit the fan when I saw the last episode of Joe the Fat, when Goku didn't decide to become a Jedi, stay. I said he gonna go to him. I said I saw that right there. I saw that a mile away.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna give up the golden goose.
Yeah.
That little green son of a bitch is worth more in merch than probably most of the franchise combined.
Yeah. But they want to mess up the retcon they already messed up. That what's the name? What a guy name? Who's gonna be Luke first Jedi apprentice?
His nephew.
Yeah. Let's do that right there.
I know. I've heard some other things that they may be considering, like a mini, not a regular mini series or like Obi-Wan, but occasional like 60 to 90-minute shorts where Luke just pops up and has little adventures, finds some adult. I've heard Kip Durham's name.
Yeah.
No, live action.
Oh.
Like little shorts and like mini movies.
Oh.
Apparently someone likes the idea of Kip Durham.
Plus I heard about the guy who played Winter Soldier. What's his name? He want to be Luke Skywalker so bad. He get that look.
Yeah. And I think Mark Hamill actually endorsed him.
Yeah, he did. You should have seen. I don't know. Have you seen that YouTube video of Mark Hamill see him on Mandalorian? He was blown away. I know that guy. It's funny. He looked familiar. Yeah. But he was blown away with the technology of the face. But I just didn't like him on Jedi fight. He looked so lame. He just like you that soft. He just looked like a. I thought he was gonna have him, like a real badass guy. I'm gonna try to unite everybody, but he looked like just like nobody. He's like a born school teacher or something.
Who?
No,
Boba or
no. When they had Luke on the.
Who were you when you
I
got
don't know.
Fett.
Go away.
Okay. Well, you gave I put $1 in for a candy bar. So where did you get the $1?
Out of my fucking wallet.
Okay.
Shut the door, please. I didn't open it.
most annoying when that happens. But like, in the time of the Mandalorian, Luke is essentially a school teacher.
Yeah, I know, but he just looks so but on there he was just like plain Jane, I like that's not the same Luke we saw. No, I know. I understand he's older, wiser, more experienced guy, but Jesus, he's it's what's that? What do they call it? And those which say calm and gentler, Luke.
Yeah.
So, but it's what it is.
Yeah. It may take another decade, but they'll get their shit together at some point.
Well, nobody don't complain. I mean, I know that everybody say complain, but we gotta rise up and say shit. I mean, if no one talk about no movies yet, so
Oh yeah, those are
that's
not even a possibility.
Yeah.
But just see
just,
what's good, support what's good, shit on what's bad, and just eventually the financial situation. Pardon me. The financial situation, they'll have to change, or they'll have to sell the property. Sort of like with Paramount.
Yeah, I mean,
Paramount aren't going to solve their problems, but they'll be bankrupt soon enough.
If they talking about making another movie, they gonna definitely break up because nobody gonna see it, watch it.
They're not in a position to.
Yeah.
Last week, Paramount is trying to raise $1 billion in new debt, primarily to pay off old debt.
Wow. Well, I mean, okay. Do they still own the rights to Top Gun?
Yes.
Okay. And you wonder why they still holding it back because they keep fucking up.
Yeah, they know it's not good, and so they've bumped it again.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the only reason they trying to do a Star Trek movie because he found to lose the contract again. I don't know. Was it CBS? Yeah, CBS trying to make another movie because they afraid they might go back to Paramount. They trying to everybody get back there if I'm wrong, right or wrong.
No, Paramount. They're saying they want to make another Star Trek movie. That's just to generate interest.
Yeah.
The Paramount company, since the merger, they got Star Trek lock, stock, and barrel.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, before I remember, Paramount owns the movie rights, but CBS owns the television rights. Am I right? That's what I heard.
They're the same company now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Merged. Yeah, you're talking prior to remerger. So yeah, it's.
Oh, they remerged.
Same company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, let's see here.
Okay.
We've got Pacific 414 starting in about 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to drop the link in the chat one more time. I'm going to call this a stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I do want to thank Resolute Germ, Chief Cook, and Gorilla's Random Thoughts for joining me on the panel.
All right.
Here is the link in the stream. And go join Pacific 414. And thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
See you, everybody.
Take care.
Take care.
Have a great day.